Hey guys, it's KJM and I'm back with another Hallmark movie review. Last Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Jingle Bell Run premiered featuring two of my faves, Ashley Williams and Andrew Walker. Okay, they play Avery, an elementary teacher, and Wes, a retired pro hockey player. Okay, so I struggled with this. Megan and I both got through this. I struggle with this because I love both of these actors and it just wasn't doing it for me. There were a couple gems in there, and because I love them, I'm going to give them a 7, even though this movie was like a 6. So if you're into certain kind of like slapstick comedy that doesn't necessarily put you in the Christmas spirit, then this is going to be the movie for you. Now, I'm not saying that some of the supporting cast didn't have stories that put me in the Christmas spirit. The issue is the main two characters, I didn't understand. Once again, I don't understand competitions during the holidays. So I'm going to give it a 7, but it really deserves a 6. And this was a hard thing for me because, I bumped it up 1 point because I do love the actors. I feel bad for Ashley Williams, though, because I don't know if we'll see her again this Christmas season, maybe on Miracles of Christmas, because Andrew Walker still has another movie premiering this Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think it's 3 Wiser Men and a Boy. And the little kid is now he looks like he's of elementary school age, when in real life, 3 Wise Men and a Baby premiered 2 years ago on Countdown to Christmas. So he should really be a toddler. I have no idea why they decided to do that. They could have extended the franchise, but instead they have now made the little boy older, grade school age. I don't know. Hopefully that will be a good laugh, but he has a chance to redeem himself. This may be the only Christmas movie this year for Ashley on any of the Hallmark channels. And I just thought, I didn't understand it. I know some people said they enjoyed it. There were a lot of Hallmarkies on the Hallmark Facebook page, basically saying they didn't enjoy it. Some said they did. I'm going to tell you this, Megan and I got through it. That's all I'm going to say. And there were some cute moments, but nothing that I would rewatch. And Hallmark, damn you, this is the second time you're putting Andrew Walker in something that I would not rewatch. That Bees movie from earlier this year was the very first Andrew Walker movie that I have never finished. Megan had to finish it for me, okay? And now you guys give him this Jingle Bell Run, maybe because these are two of your more popular stars. You just felt like you could give them this lazy script and just sell it to us for the holidays. But this was just a no for me. But you may have a different type of taste in comedy and in Christmas movies than I do. So that's why I'm giving it a 7. You can tune in because I do love these two. All right, let me get into the premise real quick. Wes is retired. He's a retired hockey player, and he's looking for a way to have his comeback into, I guess, fame, maybe. And so he decides he's going to join the Jingle Bell Run, which is a cross-country Christmas race. Basically, it's like a scavenger hunt type of thing, and you have to solve puzzles, riddles, all kinds of stuff. Generally, you do the race by yourself, but this year they have paired them up as teams to fly across the country and participate in this particular competition. Avery is an elementary school teacher. Her family is going to be out of town for Christmas, so her sister signed her up for the Jingle Bell Run. At first, she's not too excited, but then she's like, hey, what else am I doing for the holidays? And I'm going to do it for my students. I could win $1 million and help start a program for my students, which is super cute. When these two first meet, they meet before the competition starts. They meet at a gym, and they instantly don't like each other. Next thing you know, the competition begins, and they are paired together as teammates. They're going to have to find a way to work together. They do, and they go across country, and they try to use each other's strengths in each competition. and try to push each other along. Meanwhile, they're supposed to be falling in love. I don't know. The two of them just kind of gave me the best friend vibe, not really the falling in love vibe, which is very interesting because I think there could be a tree acting with Andrew Walker, and Andrew Walker would have chemistry. I'm not saying they didn't have chemistry. I'm just saying they had more like best friend chemistry. I'll ask Megan what she thought about that, but that's where it's coming from. So they go all over. They go to Texas. They go to Massachusetts. They go to New York. They're in Arizona. They're in all these different cities, and they're getting to learn things about their other teammates. One lady's in this competition because she had a child that passed away and she wants to be able to start some sort of scholarship fund in Grace's name. I think Grace was her child's name. There was a couple in the race, and actually I don't know if they became a couple, but two guys who decided that if they won the money, one says, they would start a restaurant, and the other one really supported that. And so we start to learn different things as the competition is dwindling down. Avery and Wes start to really enjoy each other's company. They start to get so close to their teammates that when the teammates start to lose and they get eliminated from the competition, they hug them and they're like, good luck. Well, don't you know it? Avery and Wes end up winning the Jingle Bell Run. And they each take their $1 million and they do something that they had planned on doing. Like Wes is going to become a hockey coach, even though he was against it, and help the youth get better at hockey. And then Avery decides that she's going to start a program for her kids, but that she's also going to invest in her new friend's restaurant, in a scholarship fund for Grace that passed away. She decides to fulfill the wishes of some of the last contestants of the Jingle Bell Run. There is some gems in here, which maybe that's another reason to give it a 7. I just don't understand who does this during the holidays. Like, the holidays take everything out of me. Who is so physical during the freaking holidays? Like, I actually want to know who's got time for all of that. I really don't. It's exhausting watching it. And like, we've already done a trivia movie. Now we're doing like a Jingle Bell Run. There's so many Hallmark movies surrounded on competitions during Christmas. And you guys need to get some fresh writers, because we don't always want to be seeing a bunch of competitions. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Stay tuned for my next review, because my next review is actually going to show you that you can have a movie about competition and it can turn out much better. So once again, I'm giving Jingle Bell Run a 7, even though it deserved a 6. You know my rules, 7 or above. You can tune in, add it to your Christmas list, and try to get into the Christmas feel. Like I said, I love Andrew. Shout out to Mrs. Walker, okay? Luckiest woman on earth. And I love Ashley. This just didn't really work for me, but it wasn't painful. So I think for that, it deserves a 7. It wasn't painful. I got through it. I hope to see better from them next year. You guys are Hallmark vets, and you should be able to choose like scripts that are really going to show how you can shine. And yeah, this just didn't work for me. All right, it's KJM. I have another review for you. I know you guys don't always watch them all the way through, but I watch these movies to the end for you, even when I want to shut them off.